right, welcome to our second, episode of Rap Mafia. So glad we could finally decide on a name. But yeah, back with you again. Here's me, Manasa.
I'm Abby.
And I am Ryan. Welcome to our presentation on goats. Goats. Next slide. Abby, press the keyboard. Press the keyboard. We have to go to the next slide.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Here it is.
Okay.
Goats.
Let me pull out the topic list because I was totally unprepared. I should have. So, yeah.
Yeah, same
How
here.
are you guys? Do you have anything cool to talk about?
I found my cat
Is anything
contract.
happening that's really cool?
Ooh, yes. It's cat time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so about a month ago, my parents promised me I could get a cat, and we were set on going into the Humane Society and adopting him. Always adopt, please don't shop. And we were so excited, and then I get a call from them, and they're like, hey, we just brought him in from his foster home, and he has ringworm, so you're gonna wait for at least a month until he's cured, and then you can take him home. It's either that, or you can take an infected cat with a highly contagious fungal disease back to your house in the middle of a global pandemic. So you can guess what I chose. But today, we got the call. He's coming home. My kitty cat's coming home.
You guys can't hear
I'm
my
so
mic
excited.
picking it up, but I'm clapping vigorously. Thank you.
Thank you so
Why
much.
am I saying thank you?
Thank you.
So,
you have to send pictures.
yeah, well, maybe one day
have
we'll
to.
edit in a picture of this stupid, wonderful cat. No.
Excuse me, did you just call my baby? I will
You can't. I will
cause
call
you deep
child
harm. I
protective
will
services on you. I am a minor. I am 3.
I will rip your
Everyone
femur off and
here
give you a
speak the
concussion
rumors.
with
It is true. Manasa beats underage
Oh
children.
my god.
Okay, so I'm looking on the topic list.
Wait,
and
before
it
we
says
go into
something
the topic
called
list, I want to say
ominous.
something. So the entirety of Manasa getting a
Yeah.
cat, I've been known her in that time, and it was a whole month. And let me tell you, that was the ride of my life. That was the highlight. It was so anticlimactic. It went from I want a cat, mom give me a cat. Okay, by the way, your cat is dying of rabies. Wait a month. Month later, I got my cat, guys.
Ringworm.
It's woo. Weirdest. It's
Aww. Okay.
horrible.
Please stop making fun of my. My life is not a joke.
It is.
Your life is a circus.
Sorry.
Don't even talk about jokes.
Shut
Anyways,
up. You're furry.
What's up?
Rude.
Topic list.
Topic.
All right, so it says something under Manasa No Recorder E.
Right
It
here.
says Aminus cat
Yes.
collaras. My cat's not gonna need a collar because he's
Oh.
gonna be an indoor cat. I don't know what that
We
means.
were going
I
to
didn't
go.
type
So
that
I
in.
did. Me and
Would
Abby were
either of
having
you
a
guys
conversation.
Get
We were
your cat.
planning on searching up collars for your cat, maybe the plastic Barbie collars, or
Yeah.
the really fuzzy hot pink ones, or the spiky ones.
The spiky one.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's
All
what I'm
right.
leaning towards.
Alrighty. Let's go on Petco and see what they have. They have a Chewbacca engraved pet
Oh my
ID tag. That's
gosh.
amazing.
That sounds
I
great.
don't like Star
I'm
Wars.
not sure if we
but
can talk
that's-
about this.
Oh,
The
they have
colors for,
this.
Not pet
They
uses,
have this-
maybe we
Can't
can
see.
use. Don't demonetize us.
That's
These
from
are so
Manasa.
I mean, we're not monetized in the
cute.
first place. Don't take us down.
Petco,
Chinese
please sponsor
restaurants.
us.
Yummy.
No.
If any of our videos
My
get
favorite
taken down, it's
food.
probably going to be because of I cannot speak. Be because of me.
Probably.
So Abby, do you have
Honestly,
anything
yeah.
cool to talk about
The way
before
you-
we get into our topics?
Not really. Life is pretty.
Yeah, I would ask how you guys are doing, but it's quarantine, so it's
Yeah,
yeah,
there's
there
nothing.
isn't really anything.
nothing's happening.
I do want to talk about
it's
something.
nice.
I've been saving this topic for a very long time, and I think it's the time to spill.
Oh.
And no, it's not the origin story. Don't
Dun,
worry.
dun. We're saving that for
Maybe
another
episode
time.
20. Maybe if we're going to be safe, episode 40.
You went from episode 3 to 20.
I'm not ready.
Just keep pushing it back further and further.
So, Xiao Ying and Lovers of Fragments. So I will explain, because Manasa has no idea what Xiao Ying is. Xiao Ying is a Chinese cooking channel. Who
On YouTube.
this is a probably translation error, but it says fragment a lot. Fragment. She calls rice gluttonous so much that it's unbelievable.
Fragrant.
And she said braised
Glutinous.
children. And I remember one part in the subtitles, the father come home from work ready to eat the children.
But
The dry shrimp is
Lord.
salty, so we don't need
but
salt.
Rye, you know that glutinous rice is like a thing, right? Glutinous rice isn't a mistranslation;
but
it's an
it's,
actual thing.
Yeah, but all the video names are Google
Yeah.
translated. So
Yeah.
they all look ridiculous.
I will.
Oh,
Here's one title straight from one video. Potatoes are so fragrant, they tend to smash teeth and taste delicious. And I love this woman. She makes
I
bread
love
out
this.
of
Oh my
everything.
God.
Watermelons, cucumbers, leftover rice, your parents, pineapple, cereal. She has a literal egg stalk on her back. It's
Pineapple
unbelievable.
cereal?
There,
Oh my
there was that
God.
one video. I think it was her where she was putting eggs in a watermelon or something for bread.
Yeah.
To make bread, and it was kind of
Weird. Not kind of weird. She
But
put 20
why?
eggs in there. Literally, my heart burst
yeah.
open. I would fight for this woman.
Why?
We'll link her video.
Or her video, her
description,
channel.
probably.
Subscribe to her.
Yeah, channel.
Don't even subscribe to us if you're not subscribed to her.
Yes, please
honestly.
do.
I love that woman.
Come on.
YouTube is a scary place.
So, what kind of YouTube channels do you guys watch?
I watch crap.
Okay, top
Like
3
actual
favorite
crap.
YouTubers.
The types of videos that get taken down. The
Yeah.
ominous ones.
We're not surprised.
I don't really. Most of the time, I listen to music. So I have a lot of music in my suggestions. Sometimes I have Minecraft in my suggestions.
Let me go look at my recommendation
really
right now.
not
Let me go read it out for you guys.
terrifying.
All right.
For me, I'm
It's the woman.
It's just Minecraft and commentary videos.
All right,
her.
I'm going to read the title on what it says. You didn't hear that?
You okay?
No.
You okay?
Dough cook rice. Try it. It's soft and firm, and the children are eager to eat it and solve it.
What?
Yes, I too enjoy solving rice.
Extremely.
The hardest math problems there are.
How much rice is rice?
I don't know why, but I keep getting cheese mukbang, and I've never watched any cheese mukbangs in my life. And for everyone watching, I have never said this before to anybody but people, my family over here. I am lactose intolerant. People think I'm allergic to cheese, but I am not. I say that because then people see me drinking milk, and it's why are you drinking milk? Aren't you lactose intolerant? And it's no, I have a math test today. Shut up. Yes, I am extremely lactose intolerant, and for some reason I keep getting cheese mukbangs, and that hurts my soul.
Whoa, you
So
guys. I have a scar on my
We'll
arm.
provide
and I don't know where
a
it came
picture.
from.
Huh?
I didn't have this. I am 100% sure that I didn't have this
I
yesterday.
have a. Go first.
I'm not showing a picture because it's either
I'll also
seeing my face
show an
with my
extra
arm
clip of
or-
Manasa breakdancing.
Arm reveal. Arm reveal.
Arm review.
arm review. Okay.
Arm
Arm
reveal.
review. I also
People,
Arm reveal.
y'all are gonna be
Oh,
able to
we're
see
actually
my
recording
hairy
this.
arms.
What?
Okay, I guess we're
Arm
recording that.
scar. Don't know where it came
I guess
from.
so.
You don't have to. Please
No,
don't.
it's
I
too
don't want people to see
late.
my
But we
cringy ass
were
We're
recording
speaking.
it, Manasa.
I guess it's gonna be in.
No. Think before you just
Just
do things.
Oh, I can censor it. I
shut
can like overlay
up.
an
You can
image on
cover
it if you
it.
want. Okay, no, we're
Yeah.
not. We're just
Please
gonna
do
leave it
that.
with that.
Now that you said not to.
No. My face was on
You better
there.
think then.
Tragic.
You guys are
You're not
bullies.
paying
You guys
us
are
to edit.
so mean.
Yeah.
Oh
You're
yeah, so we
all
should talk about the
butt
first
faces.
podcast,
We're
the editing of the first
unpaid.
podcast, the
A
nightmare. So
It was-
basically,
I'm so glad I didn't have to participate in it.
Manasa is not the most tech savvy person. I take back my statement of calling her an IRS scammer. So basically, the video Abby had did not work in the editing software that I use. So Abby, please explain the nightmare that was editing.
yeah. So, for this episode, we're recording the Discord call, right? So you can see who's speaking. But first episode, it wasn't syncing properly because my screen recorder had lagged, and so everything was off timing-wise. That's why all three of us went into a site and drew all of our profile pictures.
I really liked
It was
Manasa's
fun.
dog.
It's very
icon.
lovely.
I'm not sure. She wants me to
Manasa's
overlay
is
the
great.
profile picture onto her profile picture, and I will say this right now. No.
I don't even know what that means.
Put image
Yeah,
on top
nothing
of
you
image.
say
Go
makes
kissy
sense.
kissy.
Yeah, you said that last time and we still didn't get it.
You put an image on
So-
top of an image to make the before image seem like it disappeared.
You want to cover Manasa's current icon with the
I
one we
would,
drew?
but
Or
like
she
that's
drew?
too much work. So my profile picture before was the me, because we should. This is a good segue to talk about Tomodachi Life. But now it's changed to a cross-dresser, so I hope you guys enjoy that. So Tomodachi Life, I will tell you about
Yes.
my weird obsession with Tomodachi Life for the first week of quarantine. I don't know what happened. I played like Tomodachi Life when I was like 4, guys. 10. I meant 10. It's I got back into it, and it was definitely an experience. The thing is, you don't realize how crackhead everything is until you like go back into it when you're older. It was a horrifying experience.
So,
No, she
I
didn't.
didn't have a childhood. So, for me and the listeners who didn't have childhoods, could you please enlighten us on
Good
what
idea.
Tomodachi
So
Life
Tomodachi
is?
Life is a 3DS game. It's more of a slice of life game. Think of it as like Animal Crossing, but like more of everything. So basically what's supposed to happen is that you make a me of yourself and you add your family, and it's like, ahaha, interact, and it's like sweet and fun. It's like a silly game. Think of it like The Sims. The Sims is better. Weird things can happen where like
I see.
some of the me's marry, but it's like your best friend and your mom, and it's super weird. I know.
Uh-oh.
Gross.
So what I did was
Yucky.
I just filled it up with. Anyways, so next topic. Stupid editing watermarks. When I was editing with unnamed program, which I will not name, it was perfect. Everything went well, and then I went to export it, and it was like when I get this, like, I don't know, the membership, which was like $172, and I was like, no, I'll just take the free one, which had a watermark, right? And I thought it was like a tiny watermark, like Bandicam, or maybe like Bandicam. So I went to go look at the preview, the thumbnail. And then you see this huge watermark literally taking up the entire middle of the screen. It's unbelievable. Who does that?
It was so ugly.
It was so ugly.
It was so
you couldn't even
ugly.
see the content. What was the point of everything then? Because if it
Yeah.
was like a tiny watermark, then I would do what I could. I don't want to say what I was gonna actually do because but yeah, it was horrible. Anyways, I want to talk about something
Yeah.
super big because I want to include it in this podcast.
Okay.
Quirky Discord statuses. When I mean by quirky, it's like the ones because I have like literally some of the worst friends ever, which are like I quote the quirky ones. And I hope they don't watch this podcast.
Wait, I'm sorry, I zoned out.
Oh
What?
my gosh, Manasa.
You
I'm
can zone out in a
sorry. I always
podcast,
do this.
Manasa.
I'm sorry.
So, I have some of the worst friends ever where they try to be like the quirky girls. Like the I am a man, I am not a woman, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
And their statuses are like, I'm sorry, I'm not like
what?
this. And I just. I'm going
those
to
types.
find a status right now and see if I can like name it.
Wait, what is
It's
I
like
am
the
a man,
I'm not like
I'm
other
a
girls,
woman?
I'm
Like,
a man, stuff like that. Because I don't want to.
Weird.
I'm trying to find one.
So
Let me find
weird.
a status and that I can name.
that sounds like
I
a
know.
transgender person's coming out, but
No.
transgender
I mean like
people
the ones
aren't
that are like,
cringy.
aha,
Like,
I'm
the gay
different. I'm
community
different.
is not cringy.
Some
like
of the
that.
ones where it's like, you know, like
Nah.
I don't know if I can say this on here. It's like stuff like really edgy stuff. And it's like I'm not okay, stuff like that. And it's like
those kids.
God.
Oh, when people use their depression, quote unquote depression,
Yes,
as like
for attention. I hate people who do that. If you're doing that, if you're going to post like, oh, sad
Yeah,
depression, I'm depressed and lonely, sad. It's good you're being open, but you don't shout that out. It's annoying as hell and like, yeah.
No, if people are like, I'm having like a breakdown and I really need someone to talk to, I'm all for that. Like, post it on your story.
Yeah,
I will be
but,
there
like,
for
don't
you.
be
I will
like-
DM you and check in. But when people like post like a 2-second video of them crying and they're like, "Oh my god, I'm so depressed," I'm like,
Or
no,
it's
you're
like,
not.
I'm-
Like, come on. Like, you're invalidating all the
Exactly.
people who have actual problems.
Oh my gosh, I can't even like talk about this. I don't want to say it.
It's my same problem with people who are like, I'm so triggered, because like the term triggered comes from PTSD. And it's like an actual trigger. It's not.
There's
I
a
am mildly
there's a difference from
inconvenienced.
having depression and being depressed. Having depression is a medical condition. Being depressed is a feeling. Being depressed means someone can help you out. Someone saying I have depression is totally not okay. Don't say that, guys. I'm like so mad at that because like stuff happened. I have some personal issues with that. It's unbelievable. And people who like, okay, I'm so angry about this. It's unbelievable. I know people who would go in like Discord servers and like
go
talk
for it.
open, like say so edgy things, and it's like, makes me recoil back.
Yeah.
I want to also talk about something else. Guys, food tastes so good when you're sick. Can I just say this?
What a jump.
That was such a rapid topic change. We were like tackling like a hard issue, and we were talking about like our mental illness and like our feelings, and then you go, food is yummy.
Well, it is. She's not
Okay,
wrong.
so like, I'll tell you the context of this. I haven't had
She's
breakfast
not.
yet. That's it.
Oh my god,
No.
we told you to eat
Right. Oh my
Okay,
god, you were supposed
we
to
can't do this.
eat.
We have a podcast to do right now. We have to wait an hour.
As soon as it's done,
As soon as it's done, I'll make
you are
some
going to
food.
get up and go and
Okay.
You go eat or no
Okay.
gamer
Yeah.
time.
come on.
No,
We're banning you from the server.
I will tell you. So, I used to be like 6th grade. I used to be like not overweight, but like a bit chubby. And when you're like a bit, I feel like for some people, when you gain some weight, you get sick easily. It's like a thing that happens.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So like I haven't been sick in like over a year, and it's such a weird feeling. So in sixth grade when I was sick, everything tasted good, and it was unbelievable. I don't know if I was super delirious to the point where everything tasted good, but I really wish I could go back to that time and like eat everything. Mm.
No, I get what you mean. I mean, when I had my appendix removed, I had hospital food and I thought it was delicious, which is definitely not true.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, so I also want to rant about this too. Guy, okay, so like, if you are, you know who you are. If you're watching this, you know who you are. Sit down. I know you three little rats. You made me stay on that day on sixth grade. I was sick. I wanted to go home, but I stayed for that group project. I stayed for you guys, and then the day I left, you guys didn't do anything. What the heck? Very mad about that.
That's tragic.
I feel like this is like the entire experience that Abby has, and like her.
This is a good segue into group projects. I hate NHD.
Oh my god, I hated NHD so much.
For those who don't know, is National History Day. Wait,
National
is that
History Day, yeah.
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 It
It's
is
terrible.
horrible.
You have to
It's a
make
project,
a project
and it's
going
just-
along with the theme. Yeah, all three of us have done it
Yes.
before.
So,
It was horrible.
For me, I was in the hospital for like 2 weeks right before NHD was due. And so I came back and I essentially had to like pull an all-nighter to finish this project. Didn't have time to like read the rubric or anything. I just had a general idea. And one of the things was like, don't pick a controversial issue. So you know what topic I picked? Abortion.
Good
Oh
job.
god.
Because that's not controversial at all. And they were like, you need to make like something cool. I didn't even have the right poster size. My poster was too small. Yeah. Because you needed to buy like special poster board from your teachers,
That's awful.
which
That's
I
not
thought
happening
was
for
like
us.
extortion. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's so dumb. Like, if you're forcing us to do this project, you need to give us the right posters.
The posters for us turned out really good. It was like really pretty. I remember the people who did like Japan or Japan related stuff. They had like sakura on it, and it had like cherry blossoms. It was really pretty, and it was like super special. I remember some kid did it on like wood. Amazing.
I think
Go ahead.
That sounds gorgeous.
there was someone in my class, or a previous year, I think, and our teacher basically for a few weeks before NHD had a ton of the poster projects set up around the room so we could look at them. And there was one, they had like a tree and like a ton of origami cranes hanging down from like this thing over their poster board. It was so cool. There was someone who also did their project on shoes, basically. And they had a ton of like old shoes, different kinds, like put up on their poster board, and it was really interesting.
That's amazing.
Dang. My artwork was just like Barbie dolls
I was-
protesting.
Oh, that was
It
yours?
wasn't even like creative. Yeah. Oh, you
Yeah,
saw
I also
it.
did see it. It was really
yours.
good.
Oh. It was so bad. It was just a disaster. And I got no sleep, and I was running around in heels that were at the time too big for me. It was just not a good day.
NHD for me. I was gonna do a documentary, but this was around the time that I knew I could edit, but I didn't know. I didn't trust myself enough to do edit. So on like winter break, I like the 1 week, at least like 2 weeks ish, from like submitting our project. I changed it. The entire thing to a website. And what inspired me was Abby.
Thank you.
Extremely.
Your group must have
Very.
hated you.
Wait, my what? My group? No, I did it
Your
alone.
group? Did you do group or solo?
Yeah. Because I'll tell you
Then
this,
it's
my
fine.
topic. I'm not going to say much about it because people who know me in real life, I don't want you to know me in real life. Don't. So it was female pirates. I think half of it was my argument was lacking, and half of it was because it was breast, very explicit image. Because when they like fought people, they'd also like open their shirt to like reveal their gender. So imagine a lot of the images that were there. It
Oh,
was
that's
very awkward for
such
your
a power
science
move.
teacher to look at your website and be like, it's so pretty, and then click on the sub page, and that's all you see. Yummy.
Just titties.
Your website was really
You
good.
only saw a bit, but the thing is, it looked really
It
bad
looks
for
so
you
clean.
because I have a Mac, guys. I'm not as cool as you think I am, okay? So it looked totally different on Mac compared to Windows or like any other computer. That's the thing I hate. Because for this year, they changed the website using thingy from like Weebly, I think, to like their own.
Yeah.
It was horrible, guys. It was horrible. I tried making it work, but
For me, I worked in a group, but one of our group members had to move, like, out of state halfway through the project, so we were, like, down one member. We basically ended up going with, like, the first topic we could think of.
Yeah.
I don't really remember.
I will
it
tell you
anymore.
this, guys. I unfortunately have to do it next year. But I did something
Again?
smart. Yes. That's why I'm writing notes for NHD. I opened up a notes app and I put like all the topics that I find cool. And it's like stuff like plastic surgery and really dark stuff because I'm a horrible person. But you know.
Yeah.
All right, time to go look at the topic list. Oh yeah, group projects. What's like your guys' like worst group project ever?
Anissa knows mine.
Tell me.
It was at the time when she was in the hospital, so she was gone for most of the project. And our third group member was not very useful at all.
Utterly incompetent. She was the type to, okay, so for our biology, this was during biology, our biology class, once you finished the test, once everybody in the class finished the test, everybody could like talk and be on their phones.
Yeah.
She always took the full period when it literally should have taken her like 20 minutes to finish the
The
test.
tests weren't hard.
And also, she failed every single test. And she was like, how do you do this? It's so hard. Literally, our teacher put like study guides online, and it was literally the test. Like, it was the same exact questions with
I
different
didn't
numbers.
do
And it was
study
so
guide,
easy.
though.
Wait, did you work with her?
I don't know how I survived.
I never like did homework or studied. I just did the study guides like 3 times, made sure I got a perfect score, and then took the test. And it was super
Did you guys
easy.
work with her? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Because she was like,
No.
we had another friend in the class, but she was with. Wait.
No,
what do you
just
mean?
because
What?
someone's a friend doesn't mean you have to work with them. Like, for example,
We had no one else.
Oh no, this girl isn't.
wait, was
wasn't
it like,
really-
was it
Yeah,
like,
Um,
could you choose your own partners or did they make you?
she was kind of.
we could choose.
Yeah. It was just, but she's. So
didn't
at the time, I think she was kind of like insecure, and so she was like very. I didn't want to like make her feel bad
Yeah.
if we were like, sorry, we don't want to work with
boy.
you. So, but essentially, I came back after 2 weeks, and I'm watching them work, and this girl didn't do anything. And Abby's getting super stressed out. And then she starts crying, and that was the only time I've ever seen Abby cry in like the 2 years that I've known her. And I was like, okay, you know what? I talked to the teacher and I pulled her out to the bathroom and I
Wait.
like talked to her. I was like, hey,
This
it's
is not the
okay.
NHD
I get what
thing,
you're
right?
going through. And then
No, it was
no,
this
no,
project.
this is for our
We were
biology
doing
project.
a genetic counseling thing where we were given one genetic disease, and we had to talk to parents. There were volunteers, other kids,
Yeah, I think
kids in classes, parents. They would come in, and we would explain it to them like their kid had the disease or whatever. So
I
that's
think that
yeah.
I was. This is not around the time that I met you, was it?
Um, I think
Yeah, that I
it
think I heard
was.
about it or something.
Yeah, I might have mentioned
Hmm.
it to you.
That's horrible.
But essentially, like, she's sobbing in the
Uh,
bathroom, and I'm like, just like, it's okay, like, deep breaths. 10 minutes later, this girl comes in and she's crying because she feels bad. I'm
Oh,
like, instead of crying, why
that's
don't
like
you
literal
do something? That
toddler.
would have made a difference. No, it was like she was like the gaslighting type where she was like, "Oh, I'm such a bad friend and I
Oh, that's
feel so guilty,"
horrible.
without like giving. And she was like, "I'm so sorry. I'm like awful." And I'm like, "Just fix
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
Like stop acting like we're the ones who are like blaming you. Stop trying to make us like feel guilty. Just do the work.
She literally
It's
went
not
from
hard."
like high schooler to literal baby stage, bro. That's the thing you do, like when you get
Essentially,
caught by
yeah.
the
It
teacher
was
and then you
stressful to
start crying
watch.
because you were caught.
Yeah.
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 Mm.
Ooh, speaking.
I have a
Okay,
strict rule
so
that I don't work with anyone who I know, like even if they're friends, even if they don't want to work with me, I'm like, no. Because,
I can't like make
yeah.
myself turn them down though. I
Hmm.
can't do that.
the
Yeah.
only
Confrontation
way I can
is
turn
no
someone
good.
down is
I,
with like other people. Like if I already have another partner, which is why I always try to partner up with someone else like as soon
I,
as I can. But essentially in sixth grade, there were these guys, and we had this really, really strict teacher, and they got caught cheating on a test, and by like the end of the period, everybody knew, and it was insane. And they were like just like crushed. They got in so much trouble. It was amazing because I hated these kids. These guys were so mean to me, and they were like, ugh, they were so mean. Cause okay, when you were in kindergarten, you guys like peed yourself, right?
Yeah.
This was normal,
Yeah.
right? For some reason, this kid would always be like, Manasa peed herself when she was in kindergarten. I'm so mature and I have such a great
peak
sense of
comedy.
humor. Ah ha ha. And I was like, dude, what's your issue? So when he got in trouble, I was like, haha, fuck you. Like, you totally had this coming. You absolute piece of shit.
I also
I still hate it.
know that. So the thing is, despite people being like stupid and like dumb, I also remember for my science project, in, like I think sixth-ish grade, maybe. I'm not sure. You know who you are if you're watching this. Like actually, like I hate you. There's this one girl I really hate. She thinks she's my friend, but I actually really hate her. In sixth grade, I was really nice. Sixth and like fifth grade, not sixth, fifth grade, but like really younger type from now, and now I'm like more delinquent. Yes, I admitted it. Don't hurt me. She would call us like 11 p.m. to do this science project that literally was already done. We did nothing. We got a good
That's
grade.
so
We got like an
annoying.
A. But she woke us up in like 11. And remember, the time that I go to sleep is not 11. Yes.
Is like 8.
It
Yeah.
was horrible. I hate her so much. But speaking of that,
Sounds so
my
obnoxious.
wife and I for NHD, I we both wanted to do different topics, and we both agreed that we should stay alone because during the science project we were together, my wife and we did not work out at all. She's too laid back. I'm too restless. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we decided, I love you, but let's not get a divorce and sleep in slept separate rooms for now. And that's what happened. It really helps when you work with someone who you can like actually rely on.
Totally. Abby and I, when we worked together in group projects, it was I mean, we were kind of the more serious people in the group, but I for sure goofed off more.
Yeah. But
I do want to know, was I like a good partner
yeah,
though?
yeah. I mean, you still got your stuff done
Yeah.
eventually.
Eee.
But it's not like I can really say anything about that because I also tend to procrastinate a lot, and it's just gotten worse and worse over time.
I don't think I have anyone to like.
Oh no, that's just like
Mm,
high schooler life.
I don't think I have anyone to like say if I'm a good partner or not. I do know. I remember for this science project that we had, it was like I don't know. I don't remember what it was about, but it was a really easy science project. I partnered with this really nice girl. We're not that close, but she shouts my name like a little puppy, and she's amazing, and I love her. I just love her, bro. She's like, she hits me in the heart. She's like a total like salute, salute. She's like mad respect.
Yeah. Yeah, we all have those friends that are just like the squishiest little cinnamon babies, and you're just like, oh.
Yeah, I absolutely love
them.
her, even though she's like probably might be older than me. I hope not. So, and then I worked with this one big brain girl. She's so big brain, bro. It's unbelievable. She picked up cello this year, and she's like first chair cello. I know, it's amazing.
Oh my
And she's like
God.
always praised by the teacher. She's great at everything. And people who are watching this will know who she is from my description. Because there's two people who I'm talking about, but there's only one of them. There's two people who are similar, but one of them only knows cello, and that's big brain. She's liked by all teachers. She's amazing. And I remember for the science project, I was so tired that day because I had the 30-minute walking home workout thingy. So then I fell on my
Yeah.
bed and I slept. I woke up. It's 8 p.m. We scheduled a time to call 3 p.m. Not 3 p.m. like 4 p.m. to work on the project.
Oh,
The project was
jeez.
due tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
That is like the worst time.
You're
the worst
terrible.
time I've ever been a person. And I apologize and I worked on everything and I felt awful. And if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. I know.
You should
That's horrible.
be. Oh my God.
I hate me for doing that. I should stop sleeping so much. You think?
Yeah, you think?
My gosh.
Okay. So
Okay.
Recently.
should we talk about
This
like
time.
our school? So school
School,
stuff because
yeah.
like now we're in this.
Yeah. Recently, we had to read Shakespeare. Much Ado About Nothing.
Which one?
So
Mm.
I basically put it off. I didn't read it until what? I think the morning before our Socratic seminar. Basically a book discussion.
Oh.
So I wake up and I'm like, oh crap, I have to read that because I have the discussion at like 3 o'clock, 3:15 to 3:45. It's like half an hour. So I basically I was just on SparkNotes and like skimming through the book because we'd have to use like.
Are you sure it's okay to say this on like here?
I don't think my teachers will watch
I mean, it's
it.
not like they
okay,
can
no,
change
no,
her
no.
grade anymore.
Yeah, so that school year's almost over.
Whatever.
But basically, I like skimmed through the book and I read through all the SparkNote stuff, and I did like decent, I guess. It was like I got an 89%, but the entire time I was shaking. It was horrible, even though it was like online. Like I know I usually like shake a lot. I get really anxious during presentations and Socratic seminars in class, even when I'm not talking. So I thought, oh, since it's online, like, it won't be as bad, right? But even there, I'm sitting, my camera's off. I'm one of the 3 people with my camera off because I just didn't want to have it on. And I'm like vibrating in my seat. I cannot take it. It's terrible.
Just like, and I think what Shakespeare
Yeah.
meant in this
And like,
quote.
I'd trail off. I'd go like, because Yeah, and like that really quietly,
Oh,
and it was
it's
horrible.
okay. Smirchy Smirch, you did great.
Oh
I
my
was there.
god.
No one's gonna get this. Someone's
Good to
gonna
know.
actually think I was there. Someone's gonna actually think I live with you guys. It's gonna be awful. So,
Yeah, because you keep saying, "Oh yeah, I saw it too," and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
whatever. It's like,
Um, I
hmm.
also, I'm sorry, I'm like being dumb right now. Can't do this during a podcast. Yeah.
No,
I'm
you're
trying to
fine. I
think. What
zoned
was I
out.
gonna talk about? Oh, yeah. So basically, I've ghosted all my friends. They don't know if I'm alive or dead or not. I don't know. They're. Hmm.
We're the only
No,
people she
I
talks
remember
I'm
in
to.
like the
honored.
beginning of quarantine, I was in like a call every single second. Done with a call, go another call. Done with that call, go another call. And it was like on and off to the point where I was dreaming of being in a call. And if you're dreaming of what you're doing in real life, then you know you need to stop. So I ghosted them.
Yeah,
So I will tell you about.
you're
I
so
remember
nice.
I can't handle my caffeine like really
Hmm.
badly. I used to be able to. I think when
Yeah.
I was I don't a bit chubbier. I think in my chubbier years, I could handle the caffeine and like everything really well. And now when I ever like take
Hmm.
caffeine, I shake. I shake, I go immediately cold and my teeth start to chatter. Shatter. My teeth are
Shatter.
gone, guys.
That's no
Hmm?
good.
Yeah, it's
That's not
not.
good.
Oh my god, you can hear the wind in the background.
What?
Like it's picking up the
Yeah, it's
wind
picking
out.
up
Oh
Abby of all
god.
people. Not even Manasa, just Abby. I should turn down Abby's volume, but you know, too lazy, too lazy.
Am I
No.
too
I need
loud?
it because I have you on
Apologies.
200%. Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
So I will.
I
Um,
always have them
I
on
remember
loud.
I was in a call and I was drinking like yerba mate or something. Yerba mate and nene. So whatever that was. I don't
What?
remember, but it had like a lot of caffeine. I'm
Uh,
not one to drink coffee, as you can tell. I'm not one to drink
yeah.
energy drinks, as you can tell. It was weird.
Uh,
It was really weird. So I started going cold, like cold. You know when you put your feet in the snow and your feet start to get numb? That's what it felt in my
yeah.
room, even my
Uh,
fingers. And
Oh
like I kept
jeez.
chattering, and it felt like my heart was beating like crazily. It was awful.
uh,
So that's also when I beat my mic. You guys, I had a better mic, okay? I swear this mic sucks, but I will say I had a better one. And I broke it from beating it up.
claims.
Don't beat up your
Uh,
mic, kids.
As one
yeah,
does.
that's
Hmm.
probably not something you should have
Hmm.
been doing.
Absolutely. Abuse is
Abuse is
fun.
fun, kids.
Oh,
I can tell you from
100%.
experience with Modesta being my mom. I will
Eehee.
say one thing though. I do
Hmm.
remember on like the week before
Mm-hmm.
like quarantine happened, me and my friends, because we were right next to this plaza. We're mostly like on the other side, but there's this Asian plaza and there's this other plaza that has mitzvah on it on the other side, which is like at least a 30-minute walk, half an hour walk. So
Uh,
we ended up going the long way, which took about an hour to walk there. And we went to mitzvah. All half of the kids left because they're like, I want to go to Brunxies. I want to go eat American food. And then like two of my friends, we went to go to Mitchell and we started eating like soba and it was great. And then we were making paper
it does
stars.
sound
We saw
great.
my PE teacher. He looked so sad from seeing us. He was so
Oh.
depressed. He was with some of the other teachers and he saw us and his like literal hope in his eyes died out. By the way, next day when I saw him at like PE, he shaved his head bald. And I think
The depression got to
his
him.
students found out he was a weeb.
Jesus.
Tragic. Manasa, you don't know what mitzvah is.
No, you don't? Okay. So
No.
I
think of it
don't.
as 99
No,
Ranch.
because the
Oh, you guys
nearest
want to
one
know
is
what
in
99 Ranch is?
Chicago.
Okay. So basically, Dice,
Okay, let me. Asia Mart, but way bigger, like
think about
gigantic, and
Japan,
they
but
have
in
a
a
food court.
store.
It's
It's
so
amazing.
great. Oh my god. The nearest one is like in Illinois, multiple hours
Jeez.
away, so
Well,
we
I
don't
mean,
go
to be
often.
honest,
Sometimes we go when
the
we go to
next Mitsuo
Sounds
right
Chicago,
next to
but
us
awesome.
that isn't the one that I was talking about is at least an hour away.
uh,
But then again, to go from an hour away is like from my school to Newport. So, oh, by the way, I don't live at Newport.
uh
Hmm.
Don't find me.
you're really bad at that.
Yeah, we'll have to
uh,
censor
Yeah,
that.
oh,
you do this too much.
oh, that's horrible. I'm so dumb.
Okay. So two
Yeah,
things
I
that we're
can't
gonna have
believe
to
I had to
censor.
censor it.
My
Yeah, it's your
Yeah, I
turn
was
to
thinking
suck it
good
maybe
in.
for
luck.
the next one, I can edit it like the visuals in, and you can edit the audio.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So here's the thing. I'm smart in a lot of stuff,
Hmm.
except for when it
This
comes
is
to
a good
technology,
segue
I'm
into.
really, really dumb. Like, I can do, like, the most basic things. I'm still good enough to impress my mom, but not good
Hmm.
enough at anything else. Like, it took me, like, 2 days to figure out how Discord worked. That wasn't
She
great.
does not
I
know
was
how
so
Discord works.
confused. I
Don't
didn't
even lie
understand
to
what was
yourself. You don't know how it
happening.
works now. You can't even mute yourself.
I
Show the
figured out
camera.
how to
Show the
mute
camera. Mute yourself
myself,
right now.
okay?
No, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
No, come back.
So proud. So proud.
Are you proud?
Sure. Very.
Um, let's see. Because we just segued out of that. Manasa is not tech savvy at all. It's horrible. Like even having my Indian genes in me, I'm not the most Indian person. I can tell you from that.
Oh my god, is there a hole in the
Manasa,
lid
this
of
is
my
a
recycling
podcast.
bin? What the fuck happened? Oh
This is a
no!
podcast.
Are you?
How? What did they do to
This is
my
a
recycling
podcast.
bin?
Uh-oh.
Huh. Shut up,
Oh my
Ride my
God.
recycling
A
bin!
tragedy.
Unbelievable.
It looks like a distressed frog! It was so handsome!
Yummy.
I don't know
I mean,
about describing recycling.
it was
bins
really
as
handsome, Abby. Don't
but-
lie to yourself.
He was a sexy boy.
Wow. Okay.
So,
Such a sexy
Back on
boy.
track. Yes,
Manasa is the
right.
not most savvy person in the call. Like, I'm more tech savvy than her. Actually, am I more tech savvy than
Surprising.
you, or are you more tech savvy than
Even
me?
anyone takes him in him.
I don't know.
Because I know Minecraft wise, you're more tech savvy than me. But like, actual wise,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't know
have no
either.
idea,
The
honestly.
NHD thing, I found out on like the first week-ish that no one knew how to use the NHD thing, and I was the only one who knew how to use the NHD thing. People knew, but it's like they didn't know how to make it look. Yeah.
Yeah. Even on Weebly, I was having some trouble with my website, and I think I was calling Riot this time
You showed
too,
me.
but I was up really, really late messing with the code.
You asked me about HTML.
The HTML coding of the website. Yeah. To try and like fix the background colors, and it took
But you
so
didn't-
long because I had no.
Did you not
clue
know
what I
about
was doing.
hex?
But no, I did change that. I was changing the wrong
Oh, okay.
thing,
Okay.
which was stupid, and I was like, oh crap.
See, I don't understand what
We could tell.
any of this
It's okay, the
means.
adults are talking. Go play with your toys.
Shut up! Ugh.
Wow. Angry teen,
I can't
huh?
believe they're getting sassier.
Rebelling against your parents.
So, can we go straight back to Mitsuo?
Always.
Some Mitsuo trips. Let's talk about Mitsuo trips.
Yeah.
Mitsuo trips are...
Nothing eventful really happens.
when
like,
I go,
when
I
go.
just...
Usually we go with like friends.
I remember I went and I bought everything in sight. Like from
Wow.
Futamaki rolls to like sushi to like katsu bowls and like more and more and more. And then I never drank anything. It was
Oh
awful.
no.
I don't know what
Basically,
any of this means.
Japanese
There's a food
food.
court.
Okay,
Manasa.
can we talk about like
Manasa.
World Market?
Manasa.
Cause like, hold on, they're like,
Still
okay.
on topic, please.
So,
Oh, right,
do you
okay.
know Trader Joe's, right? Everyone knows Trader Joe's. Of course, of course.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's
Of
not
course,
a California
yeah, love
thing.
that place.
So,
No, they are.
literally
They are.
half of the things I say are apparently a
You just
California
revealed that
thing.
you live in California.
Should I just shout Daiso into the mic?
Please don't.
All right.
I'd
Yes,
rather not
do
have
it.
to
Let's do
today.
for the podcast viewers. For the podcast viewers.
Break earbuds.
Daiso. Anyway,
I love it.
there's like a big blue spot in my audio that's just a Daiso. So,
It's beautiful.
you know Trader Joe's. You know like the little sections that are like open fridge and it's like sushi, right? The sushi section. It's like that, and it's like a bunch of Japanese food.
My Trader Joe's doesn't have one. I don't think.
Yeah. It's really good though. Mitsuwa is the best. The stores are amazing if you go to a bigger Mitsuwa. I know there's a bigger Mitsuwa and it has like more stores in the store. It's sold Two Heroes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
What?
keep forgetting. I want to buy the DVD for it. I'm so sad. But the Two Heroes movie, My Hero
Yeah.
Academia, the one we watched together,
Yeah.
Manasa. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, right.
The Mitsuwa we usually go to has like gacha machines. So there was
Oh.
one with like Winnie the Pooh little keychain things. And I bought a ton, right? And I put them all on one purse. So that purse has like a glob of just Winnie the Pooh keychains that I can't get off anymore because they're so tangled up in this gigantic
Can you please
mass.
pass? Can you please give me some, bro? I'll be around your house tomorrow. Give me some.
Yeah, sure. I need
Thank
to
you,
get
thank
rid
you.
of them.
I'll mail you a scarf.
Yeah, let
So
me just
many.
jog over.
Trade.
So I didn't know that like this Mitsuwa place existed, and my
there's not
parents
one
don't go to
nearby.
Asia
I don't
Mart.
think it's a good idea to go right now.
So like my parents are brown, so we don't really go to like Asia Mart because we don't eat like Asian like Northern Asian food. Because we have like Indian stores. So if I ever wanted like cool Korean like cup ramen or like Asian snacks, I would have to go to World Market. And can we just talk about how everything is way too overpriced there? Like it's so expensive to get like
Okay,
cup ramen was
I'm
like
gonna say something
over
right here.
$2. It was insane.
Mitsuwa is also overpriced. Well, probably in California because our minimum wage is higher. But Daiso is super cheap for anyone wondering. Daiso cup ramen is at
Oh my
least
god.
for a whole pack $1.50. It's really good. It's like the dollar store equivalent to Japan. Go check out Daiso, guys. I'll give you the address in this description, and I'll be like the address, and I'll be like an
The
address
address?
to like Domino's in like New York. All right, go on.
Yeah. We don't have a Daiso
No,
nearby,
no,
so
it's
I
only
wish.
in I think California and Japan.
I think there's one
Before
in, like,
you said
Texas.
Daiso is super cheap,
Really?
I thought it was a food.
I don't think there's one in
so-
Texas because I
I
asked.
think.
I'm gonna like
Huh.
not gonna say her name. I'll give her like B
friend, just say.
is her name. Totally, it's not her actual name, but you know. So B lives in Texas, and I talked to her about Daiso because I was so devastated that no one knew what Daiso was, and she was like, and I was
Well, Texas is a big state. I mean. they
here.
might
Let me go
not
search up
just, like,
Daiso in
know
the
about
United
it.
States, or maybe in all.
Uh,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't talk about that. I can't talk about that location. That's like right next to. Okay, it's only in
No,
California.
silence.
Okay, I don't know what to say. Do people know I'm in
Only
California?
California?
Uh-oh.
What? I mean, you've said it multiple times,
Multiple
haven't
You've
you?
times.
said it like
Because
multiple
no one
times.
knows anything.
Yeah.
Usually half the things I say you guys don't know about. 99 Ranch, how do you not know? Search it up. Yeah, I should search it up. I don't know what that's like.
Don't wanna.
I'll search it up
Thank
because
you.
I am a good
I'll
mother.
search it up
Thank
too,
you.
just in case, because we have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna continue sitting here staring into
Okay.
empty space while you guys do that.
All right. Should we talk about another topic? Let's go.
It literally just
It
looks
does
like
not
Kroger.
look like Kroger.
It
It's
just looks like Kroger.
literally, it's literally Asian.
It looks like Kroger.
Kroger, but Asian.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Why is it called 99 Ranch if it's Asian? Ranch is the most like
Okay,
Texan
I don't.
thing ever.
You're asking me about like childhood stories right now, and you're right now like destroying my childhood in a few words. Okay. I
This is
also
too
want to
deep
talk
for
about
you,
boba
too confusing.
because since everyone likes boba, my friends love boba, and this is very sad
Yeah.
because
If you don't like boba, you're just weird.
I mean,
Like-
you can always ask for drinks like
yeah,
without
that's what I
them in
do,
it or
but I
whatever.
don't generally like
Yeah,
boba.
but like, well, do you like the little
they're
jelly
okay,
cubes
but they're
then?
too sugar. I feel like I should mention this. I should probably go see a doctor. Too sweet stuff give me like a huge migraine to the point where I need to take medicine for it. So it's like, I don't like boba.
Mm.
Yeah.
Plus,
Boba.
Wait, do you not like the texture of the boba, or
sweet
do you
stuff
just
I
not
can
like
eat.
sweet stuff?
I've literally like
'Cause that's
eaten
different.
like a box of chocolates while calling Abby. But like boba just for some
Yeah.
reason gives me a headache. I think it's that my stomach is weak. I can't digest as many things as I used to. I'm getting old. I just need Joe to see what before I eat.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm just trying to figure out what. Oh yeah, I'm trying to figure out what could be in boba. You're lactose intolerant. Milk tea. Jesus Christ, Rye!
I've been drinking milk tea. No.
Rye, you're so. Literally, if you just get a drink without milk tea, just like regular tea or like lemonade or
Yes.
something, you'll be
That explains so
fine.
much.
God.
Oh my god.
You.
We should like name this podcast like Rye finds out like unbelievable mystery solved. Rye finds out why she doesn't like boba. Oh, that's such a big shocker. Well, I mean, yesterday I did find out that cereal has milk in it.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh
god.
boy,
You.
that's horrible.
Mm.
That's horrible to think about. We're at about an hour. Should we like
I know.
wait maybe like 20 more minutes maybe before wrapping it up?
20?
20.
We
15
have.
minutes. We can go
We're at 15
maybe like
minutes.
15 more minutes.
I'm
Just
fine with
passing an
anything.
hour would be good.
Oh, there goes the wind again.
While we're on the topic of food, then, have you guys had any sort of like interesting, weird foods experiences with food restaurants?
I've already
whatever?
mentioned asparagus milk.
Yeah. No, that's gross.
I've
Ugh,
tried
gross,
less weird foods
disgusting.
and more weird drinks.
Mm.
Do you guys know Klipko?
I've never really had weird restaurants.
Weird restaurant
Really?
experience?
Like,
Yeah,
no.
like something happens.
Well,
or-
less of a restaurant experience, but I won't talk about it. I don't think this can get them into like legal trouble. I'll not talk about it.
yeah.
I know their
As
name.
long as you don't
but
mention
then,
their name, wouldn't it be
name.
fine?
I do want to mention one thing.
Eh.
I went to. It's like less of like Well, it's not a restaurant. Of course, it's not a Buddhist temple. Um,
Wow, my favorite restaurant.
I'm not Buddhist, guys. Okay, I'm not religious at all. So I went there for some reason. I think it was with a friend or something. She wanted to drop by, and I went. It was great. But then I also remember the like most scarring part that I think about every day before I go to sleep. I went up to like give prayer something like that, I don't remember, and like take something I don't remember. And then this little girl, this little Asian girl, she runs up from her parents to me, and then she stares at me. She tries to make eye contact. She tries to stare at me, and I have to like awkwardly like not look at her at all. And it's like, can we leave now? Horrible.
When kids stare at you like that, it feels kind of
It's
uncomfortable.
horrifying.
But like it's like, oh, kid, adorable usually, but
People don't.
I mean, when you don't like kids, it's just like,
I feel like
kid,
I became more brown
gross.
right now this year. This year I became more brown.
oh,
I went from like totally pale to like a bit brownish, and now I've lost my brownish because of quarantine. I am now back to pale. It's a horrible cycle.
Aw.
tragic. I feel like I don't
Actually-
tan a lot. I'm kind of
Oh, I tan so easily. It's so bad. It's awful. Like, I'll go outside and I'll come back in like 5 shades darker. It's horrific. Like, we went to Cancun for vacation, and after like 4 hours in the sun, while I was like in the water with sunscreen on, I like lift up the strap of my swimsuit, and it's like looking at the difference between milk chocolate and dark chocolate. Like, it was that drastic.
Oh.
It was insane.
Well, I mean, I don't want to say this. You know what? Everything I say always comes out wrong. And I'm like thinking, is this a good thing to say? I mean, it doesn't matter if you get darker or not. Either way, Manasa, you're extremely dummy thick and you're extremely pretty. Smushy smooch. Smooches, smooches.
Thank you.
But
smooch.
when I go to the beach,
Yeah. I'm the only person in the group who feels comfortable, like, face
Yeah.
scanning.
every time I go, like, if I go to the beach, I don't go to the beach often. I used to go and, like, surf hardcore.
Oh, that
I
sounds
know,
so cool.
but then I, like, stopped. Surf.
You can
But this is
surf?
around my chubby years when I could actually, like, you know, put weight down and, like, actually, like, stand up on a board. Now it's, like, I slip off if someone, like,
And, like,
I don't know, if the water moves or something. It's horrible.
I want to learn how to surf.
It was
That
really
sounds so
cool.
There's so many things that I want to learn to do, but we like just can't because of where we are. Like beach
Oh,
related
yeah,
stuff.
that's right. You guys live in Wyoming.
What are you talking about?
What are
Wyoming
you guys
doesn't
talking
exist.
about?
come on.
From California to Indiana, there's a big ocean right in the middle. Yeah, just
Yeah,
swimming.
yeah. There's nothing else. That's those are the only two
Yeah,
states.
it's a big ocean. It's like a big swimming pool,
Oh,
guys.
holy shit, 1 second. Okay, we're, the Humane Society is
wait,
calling
come
me.
on, call. ASMR.
Call.
Podcast special.
Do you want me to pop?
special.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, hello?
Hi, this is Josh. I'm with the Humane.
Cat.
Hi, how are you?
Cat.
Cat.
Fine, thank you.
Cat.
Is this
I
about
just wanted to
Cody?
call and let you know that Cody's culture came back negative.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to communicate with the customer service manager who isn't currently here at the moment.
Yeah, it's okay.
Like
They called
biting
me
my
earlier
lips.
this morning, so I will be coming in tomorrow at 1.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, great then. It's figured out.
All right, thank you so much.
All right. Well then, if you have any more questions or
Need.
anything,
Is there still any possibility that he could still be contagious, or is it gone?
it should be gone. So
All right.
we've been doing
It should be
the
gone.
line dips, and after the
I'm
first
sorry,
dip,
I'm mocking this poor man.
it becomes like 75% less contagious.
Yeah.
And he's been dipped twice a week
Yeah.
since we started this.
Mhm.
Plus, he's on terbinafine, which is an antifungal oral medication. So it's gone.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for everything. I really appreciate it.
Mom, is he
No
coming
problem.
home?
And thank you for adopting. And see you tomorrow.
Of course. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Manasa. Cat, is he here?
Look at me being a responsible
Need,
adult.
Need,
I am
want,
so
need,
great.
Desire for cat.
But yeah, if they somehow manage to upload this in a timely fashion, I will let them. Yeah, I will give them pictures so that you guys can also
Podcast
see
will
my
be
cat.
uploaded probably a week after we recorded it, because I don't want to record it. I don't want to like upload it this weekend because then maybe like wait until next week so we have like at least
That's a lot of work.
time to relax.
Yeah, and then Rye can edit in pictures.
Yeah,
of Cody.
or maybe if not edited pictures of Cody,
Yeah, for sure.
we'll put it in the description. We'll put like images, links to
A
images.
link.
Yeah.
No,
Put
links
images
to
in the
images, you
description.
dumb bee. Or we'll edit
We'll
in
put a
that like
link
Cody
to
has
them.
come or something.
Okay.
And, oh my gosh, he's amazing. He's so bald and disgusting, but he's amazing.
What breed is he?
Actually, he might be bald. I don't know. He is. I finally figured it out. He is a
How
tuxedo
fancy.
American short hair. He's absolutely
Literally
gorgeous.
the cat equivalent of
Cat.
Boss Baby.
Got that
Please,
tuxedo.
God, no. Tuxedo American and short hair.
Literally the stereotypical
Blech.
TikTok boy.
What's funny is we have a neighborhood cat, and I'm pretty sure they're the
Switch
same
cat,
breed.
switch cat, switch
They're gorgeous
cat.
too. Oh my god, so pretty.
Switch the cats.
Hmm?
Switch them.
Switch them. Poor Cody
Get
would
tired
last
of Cody.
Cody
Keep like
wouldn't
I don't
last
know.
a second. He, like, the number one thing that they told me was he hates other cats. And I was like, okay, so I guess
found a
we're
good
keeping him
name for
indoors
Cody.
then.
Name him Chad.
What is it?
You see him in the morning. Hey, what's up,
gross.
baby Chad? My Pookie Poo.
When you say it like that,
Chad,
it's even
I'm home,
worse.
baby. Hi,
Hey, Chad from Africa, the
At least
state.
it's
Chad
not
from
Chet. Chet
Africa.
could be. Chet is so much worse. Chet is so much worse than Chad by far. Like Chet
Chat
is.
is weird.
Ugh.
Or like maybe Chat. Chat.
Chat.
Yes,
Cat in
yes,
French,
exactly.
but pronounced in English.
Chat.
Chat and
Chat Neuer.
Chat Neuer. No, Neuer.
my literal the tips of my mouth just
Neuer.
frowned after hearing Neuer. Okay, so I do want to. Let's see. Oh yeah, we so basically about the podcast that we
I mean,
had.
we are
since the
past
podcast
an
was
hour,
so hard.
so.
We celebrated it by having movie nights. Movie nights are amazing. We go on Zoom. We shoot out a movie, and we watch like the greatest British baking show,
Great British
Studio
Bake Off.
Gilby movies. We watched one Studio Gilby movie, Spirited Away, and Ponyo. And I want to talk about Ponyo and how amazing that was.
Yeah.
Ponyo, the art style, everything is so cute.
Ooh.
I also want to mention this.
It's adorable.
Before?
Fun fact: Miyazaki, I think it's Miyazaki. I don't remember, but like, they describe him as like a narcissistic animator because he wanted to animate everything by himself. I think something like that. But it was like everything. He put so much hard work and dedication into it, and he loved his staff members, and that's like what I really admire about him. Studio Ghibli has so much work.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Everything's so pretty, guys. Go watch Ponyo. People say watch Spirited Away and say that the film is really good.
Spirited Away.
It's really pretty. The story is a bit questionable.
Yeah.
So, I'm not huge on Studio Ghibli movies. So, I was working on my like essay while they were watching Spirited Away, and I like finished, and I was hearing the background noises, and I was like very confused and scared, and I saw like little snippets, and so around like the last like 30 minutes of the film, I started watching, and I just see like the faceless dude, just like a gigantic,
He gained some weight, guys.
just engorged, like vomiting, and
Yeah.
it's easy. It's not surprising to say that Spirited Away has traumatized me, and
I
I'm
want
never
to
going to watch the
mention
full
this,
movie.
but we won't say what she exactly said. But we mentioned that she said a joke that was questionable, and we said, "Oh, it's good that we're not recording right now." Honestly. You don't remember. You don't remember
this
anything.
joke.
You don't even remember on the podcast day that we were naming it. We were. I said
memory.
quarantine by accident, and you were like, "Oh, quarantine."
Oh yeah.
No, we're not. No, we settled on Rat Mafia, by the way.
I don't remember any of
that.
this.
Thank you for
Again,
reminding
So
me.
basically,
I don't
what
pay
I was
attention
talking about is
ever.
um
Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh.
yeah. They're not.
Yeah,
I
let's
absolutely
not
not.
talk
But we
about
mentioned,
that.
oh, this would be
Ew.
horrible if we were recording this.
Yeah, that was dark humor, and I feel so
I was
bad for
so
laughing
confused
about
too.
that.
That's
I'm
so
sorry.
unmonitored. So basically, what happened?
Yeah. Especially because I'm like against that entire like I'm usually like very like anti like
We
dark
get it. The
humor and
more you
stuff,
explain it, the
but,
more
you know,
it seems
just
like,
slipped out.
okay,
I
it's
feel
okay,
bad,
just ignore it. Just ignore it. It's
okay?
okay, baby. It's okay, baby. Put on your pacifier. Just ignore it. Okay, let's move on. So many people say to watch Spirited Away. The film is good. The film's really good. Story is a bit questionable because 4-year-old and like 102-year-old get together, and it's like, okay, but not okay. But Ponyo, you have to watch. Okay, shut up. I don't care if it's a kid movie. It's so manly. It's actually really amazing. I haven't watched it since I was a kid, but it was memories, man. Watch it.
And you know, when like you have a good animator and like a good production studio that like actually care, it really comes across. And like it's not just Studio Ghibli movies. I'm talking about Totally Spies. You guys
So
don't have a chance.
we didn't talk about Manasa's obsession
So
with Barbie.
Okay, no, not Barbie. My obsession with Monster High,
Bad
Ever
movies
After
that
High,
are
and
based
Totally
on girl
Spies.
shows.
Those 3 shows were amazing. Barbie movies are shit. Like, they're so bad. Like, the animation gives me a headache. But Totally Spies, one of the reasons why I love it so much is every single episode they have a new outfit. Because they took the time, they hired a fashion designer who made outfits for them, and they cared, and it was good. And, like, the passion just made it just that little bit better, even though it was already a fantastic show.
I think that spoke for itself. I think
love
we're
it.
ready to wrap it up now.
She's completely past saving.
Oh yeah, for sure. I am in love with all of the shows. I am so mad that they're all canceled or like shut down. Okay. It breaks my heart.
Think we're past our limit, and I think it's good to wrap it up around here now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so...
Alright, in today's episode, we figured out why Rai doesn't like boba.
I'm gonna move to China, guys.
Talked about Studio Ghibli.
You'll see me waving the Chinese flag. No one's gonna get that joke. China has barely any dairy products in what they make. That's the joke. Yes.
Really?
That's why it's so amazing.
Well, then you would like it.
Yeah. So who's gonna wrap it up? Who's gonna wrap it up right now?
Alright, so...
Alright,
I can wrap it up. So, essentially, in
by
this
wrap
episode,
it up, I mean like end the
figured out why Rye doesn't like
No,
Not
boba.
summarize. This is not an essay.
Shush.
How can you
We are
remember
summarizing.
everything?
This is gonna be. I am
hey,
a summarizer.
baby, it's
I
time
am
to
so
go to
smart.
sleep.
We talked about her
Smoochy,
Tomodachi
smoochy.
addiction.
And bye,
We talked about
guys.
my obsession with TV shows.
How do I end it?
And that's it.
How do I
Bye,
end
guys.
Come on.
I'm trying
you
my best. Okay,
We're rats. We're the rats. We pray at night. We stalk at night. We're the rats.